So, like I mentioned before, I didn't use Cambodian a whole lot on my mission, and even the last 6 months of my mission, I was in I didn't even see a Cambodian once. And so at one point in my mission, I was thinking, why did I learn this language? Like, it's cool that like I kind of got a little base, but like I'm not ever going to be fluent in this. Like, this is going to be hard. I don't use it. I haven't taught anyone in it. And it wasn't until a few months later that I figured out why. And so in one of my areas, there's this family. They were the Sen family, and they're from Cambodia. Sister Sen, she's about 65 or so. She is the one who's like the rock in that family. She is the one who comes to church no matter what, and has been mostly by herself for the last 15 years. And she feeds the missionaries every single Friday night. Even when she had heart surgery, the very next week, she fed the missionaries because she just loved the missionaries. She loved the church, and she had a lot of faith in its promises in the temple that she had made. And she goes to the temple every Saturday morning. So this lady, she is just awesome. We loved going over there. And like, we tried to help her husband, he would come into activity and then he'd come out, kind of back and forth. And her 2 daughters lived with her, and they were married and had children of their own. Cambodians like to live in families in a house. And so we had the grandparents, Sister Sen, and then her children, and then the grandkids. So Sister Sen would usually bring her grandkids to church, and one of them had been baptized earlier, and we were thinking, maybe we could help her oldest granddaughter, Melina, get baptized and kind of get her interested in the church. She was really shy. It took a lot of time for us to actually get her to sit down at the table and talk to us. We'd set goals of like, okay, we're going to get 4 words out of Melina this week. And it was really challenging, but like finally one day, she just came and sat down, and she's just like, fine, teach me. She was about 15 years old, and it was a pretty smooth process. As we taught, the Spirit was so strong, and it was just incredible. And eventually she did get baptized. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I was supposed to learn Cambodian because then I would know Sister Sen, then we could help teach Melina. And that is a reason. I was like, that's a pretty good reason to learn Cambodian, I guess. And then, a little bit later, a family had been baptized right before that, and then another family got baptized right after that. And this is 2 sisters, Rose and Romaine, and they're from Haiti, and they had their kids. They're single mothers. And as we taught them, it just was very apparent to my companion and I that we were meant to be there in that area to meet them, because just different experiences, different things that were said, it was very apparent to us that the Lord had put us in their path for a reason. And it was so amazing to see them get baptized, and just the relationship that we have with the family still, after 2 years of being home. They're the ones who call us, and we call them very, very often. And I thought about that, and I thought, I wouldn't have ever met them if I didn't speak Cambodian, because only Cambodian-speaking elders serve in that area. And so, there would have been no chance, even if I was speaking English, because I spoke English the whole time I taught them, I would have never had the opportunity if I didn't spend all that time learning Cambodian to be put in that area. And so if that is the reason I was supposed to learn Cambodian, then so be it, because that was so worth it to have that experience with those wonderful people. And even though it wasn't something where I was using my mission language, I knew it was where I was supposed to be. And I'm so grateful for that.